Anyway, welcome to the Binding of Isaac Repentance. I'm gonna immediately come in with the TLDR. I want you guys to tell me what you want me to do in this game, whether that is custom challenges, special mods, adding extra items, characters, or just entire overhaul mods. You name it, I'll see what I can do. I might even be able to set up custom challenges by using a cheat engine scripts. I know those existed back in the day. I'm not sure they still do now. I'll have to look into that. But anyway, yeah. If you want a longer explanation, then stick around. Yes. So why am I doing this now? There's a few reasons. First of all, it took me a while to get back into this game. Second of all, I wanted to get everything there is to do in this game. Speaking of everything there is to do in this game, there's only one thing for me left to do in this game. If I'm not planning on filling out the entire collection screen, which I'm not. I'm not going to go hunt at that because it's going to take like 500 extra runs, if not more. I'm talking about getting Dead God. And the last thing for me to do to get Dead God is beat Blue Baby as a Polygon. Weird one, right? You would expect it to be Delirium as Tainted Lost or something, but no. Blue Baby as a Polygon. Well, Tainted Apollyon. We have some mods running already, but none that alter gameplay in any way, shape, or form. What do I have here? External item descriptions and hand boss bars. I'll explain what these are once we see them. Animated items is off because it interferes with regret pedestals, and regret pedestals is just the best thing ever. Yeah, I'll go over these when we see them. Some of them you won't be seeing, like Dogma and Neko Hush. This changes Dogma into, you guessed it, a dog. This changes Hush into a cat, because you can't have a dog without a cat. I know there's Guppy and Tammy and Cricket in there already, but hey. Yeah, how about some bosses that also do that? Anyway, we also have Origin Style Meat Boy and Bandage Girl, which was fun. The only one that does change stuff, I guess, would be car battery synergies, which just makes it so every active item has an effect with car battery, which it doesn't without it. Anyway, let's start the run and I'll talk a bit more about the hows and the whys and the whatnots as we start off on Apollyon. Getting to this point took a long time. And by that I mean there's 2 mods already. I'm not sure if you've spotted both of them. I'll go over them again later. I don't know when I stopped playing this for the channel. I know I was doing Tainted runs, but I was far from Dead God at that point. I think I just stopped to slot something else in, I don't know. Maybe it was Dead Cells reboot number 17 or whatever, I don't know. But I did keep playing this off camera because this was, strangely enough, a comfort game of mine. What do I mean by that is that this wasn't a game that could really anger me. It's not that I have like anger issues or anything, but sometimes you just have a game that you do like to play, but just gets under your skin. Looking at you, FTL. No, but in all seriousness, you probably had a few of those games already. Yay, you're gonna play this game, and then after 5 minutes you want to just throw your entire desktop out the window. This one, despite being difficult, I don't have that with. And it's nice fun to just pick up, do a run or 2, or even just 1 run a day, and just be that. But yeah, there were prolonged times where I didn't play, and I'm not as good. Hey, look, there's the MLG textures. Basically turns a lot of the bosses into like female ones. It's a nice change of pace from the Eldritch horrors, you know. I don't think any of them are considered to be not safe for work. This one is a recent addition. I don't think I've seen them all, but the ones I did see were nothing to you know, hide or have to censor, I guess. Besides, it would be weird in a game like this to have adult stuff, right? There's a lot of stuff in here that's already nightmare fuel. We don't need to add pornography to it. Anyway, with that little awkward rant done, time to kill our first boss here. And here's one of our mods we can see, which is the custom item pedestals. The original Meat and Bandage Girl, we'll be starting to see if we get a second ball there. In short, yeah, I wanted to play more of this. I started adding some mods, but I didn't want to add mods that alter gameplay, like, or add stuff, like, you know, additional items and stuff, because I don't know if that would interfere with getting the achievements unlocked. I know people say you can play with mods and unlock achievements with mods on, which of course I know by now because I've been playing with item descriptions for a long time now. But adding extra stuff I wasn't too sure about, and so I didn't do that. Now, once this is done, I should be getting Dead God. Unless, again, I'm missing something. Steam tells me that the only achievements left are the reward for beating Blue Baby as Apollyon, beating everything with everyone on hard, and then Dead God, which I'm assuming, get all 3 of them once this run is over. Anyway, I was going to talk about what I want to do in the future with this series, I guess. I want you to tell me what is fun to do in this game, which mods are worth looking at, which things you should have tried in this game, whether they be hard, fun, ridiculously easy. I'm not going to discriminate there.
I'm excited.
That makes 2 of us. Anyway, yeah, so use the comment section below or hit me up on Discord, Steam, whatever. Links to the relevant stuff will be in the video description below for this one. Yeah, tell me what you want to see, which mods are worth taking a look at, and if it's a mod that adds stuff and I deem it pretty darn good, it might stick around. Same with custom characters, I guess. Okay, what do we have in here? Spawns 1 poop and knockback enemies. Wow. There's the regret pedestals. If you do not take an item, it shows you what it is when it goes away. Which doesn't matter too much if you can see what item it is, but if it's a question mark, it will also show you what item it was. So you could walk into a room, get like pentagram and a question mark. You pick up the pentagram and then see Mom's knife slowly disappearing. The animated item is pretty cool too, but it seems that those 2 mods are conflicting. Animated items does what you think it does. It adds some animations to some of the items. Some of them look pretty cool, other ones are not bad. So if I had to choose between those 2, of course I'm going for the regret pedestals. Okay, so is there anything else I want to get said before we just get to playing on? No. The series is gonna be a thing either way, so worst case scenario, I'm kind of stuck with. There's a reskinned Duke of Flies, by the way. I should let those things play because the The intros to the bosses are also different. Yeah, is there anything else? I'll try to make sure that I don't... that everybody gets their turn, so to speak. If there's multiple people requesting multiple things, I'll make sure that I never do the same person back to back. If others are waiting. If not, then I will do back to back, because, you know. And if I got nothing, then I'll figure something out on my own. See if there's a mod that adds extra challenges or something. I don't know. I hope it doesn't come to that, but I know there's not too much interest in this kind of stuff. And by this stuff, I kind of mean the entire channel. Not that it matters, but I've come to terms with a few things, and that means spending less time editing stuff and spending more time doing what I like, which is just playing video games. Okay, cool. Let's take that. I do hope that I am going to get the final achievements. Otherwise, it's gonna be pretty sad. I also want to do this one run on camera, more as a proof to myself that I've finally did it. As Isaac tears with a charge attack that fires homing spectral fetus tears. What? Are these any good? They better be. It's something. Anywho. I wonder if I could get back to my usual overly casual self in this game. I remember in this game I just was like doing other stuff while playing this game. Might be a while until I get back to that level of confidence. But it would be nice if I could do that. Like I said, this was my comfort game. I played quite a bit of it, but never on camera, so I had music in the background or another stream in the background while I was just playing this, and can't say I was terrible at it. I forgot to... Like I said, I want to let those intros play. It's... For those who have played this game, you know how easy it is to skip those, right? Okay, we shouldn't be seeing our bandaged girls show here. Yeah, see, slightly... It's an actual cube now, rather than a ball. Okay. Shake with heart here, just 10 damage per shot. Cool. I'm not gonna do... What was I on about? Oh, yeah, there's still stuff I like royally suck at in this game. I'm still not good with those angel patterns. Like, hey, you can see if she's shooting in the cardinal directions or diagonally. Yeah, cool. I still don't know how to do that. Stuff like that, you know. But I had good runs. Again, I've beaten everything with Tainted Lost. I've beaten everything with bloody Tainted Eden. I did things with Tainted Cane. Tainted Cane was a pain in the royal buttocks. It's like, hey, you can craft each item. Oh, that looks pretty potent. Yeah, until you actually figure out how you have to do the crafting, and then everything becomes horrible. So I'm actually glad that I didn't leave all of that for last. But I did die an awful lot of time with most of those characters. Anyway. I think I've said most of what I wanted to say about the direction I want to take this with. So yeah, please, if you want to see anything, let me know what. If I'm left to my own devices, I'm going to probably just find the boring stuff that everyone has done like a bazillion times. But yeah, everything should be good to go. Like I said, overall mods, custom characters, custom challenges, and if I can find a way to spawn in items at will, I can also do runs that revolve around that. Do keep in mind that if you throw a difficult challenge my way, that's fine, but I'm not going to bash my head against it until I finally manage to beat it. I'll give it a few fair shakes and all that, but if you want me to play with Tainted Lost and beat Delirium blindfolded, no. Okay. It ain't gonna happen. Taking damage unlocks all doors in the current room because a random map destroys all tainted and crawl space rocks. On the floor or on the room? Anywho, so how's everyone, right? Trying to get back into the groove. I remember streaming this game, which was fun. Unfortunately, I can't really stream anymore. My schedule just doesn't allow it anymore. And I don't want to just start up a stream just to have to go like an hour later. Well, I skipped through, but you're nothing new anyway. Like I said, not all bosses have new skins to them. I'm also not entirely sure how you would feminize a skull and a pile of meat. So, void. Yeah, I know what void is, but I don't think it works well with Abyss. What is this thing? Spews stream of flames, killing an enemy adds a charge to the urn. Yeah, let's get a flamethrower, I guess. I'm gonna kill you. So yeah, you can tell the angels have a new skin as well. Okay, cool. Do I take this? Yeah, I still have a few rooms to go. I could have used the Abyss on it, but let's check the shop. We're not doing too great health-wise. Which is rare, I guess. Potato peeler. Maybe we could see what a bandage girl looks like, but I might throw the run doing that. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. This one isn't useful because we're already shooting homing tiers. No use for that one. Good. Yeah, I'll take the extra bombs. I was never gotten great at finding seed rooms. Like, I could have known it wasn't here, but no, I couldn't be patient enough. Ugh. It's not there, it's not down there. Could be here? Nope. Imagine if it was here, that would be like... Huh. We need to go deeper. No, we don't. So is this a special... Yeah, this is another item pedestal. Anyway. I've said what I wanted to say about the whole thing, so again, be sure to... If you want to see anything done, whether it's something that looks fun to you, something you've done yourself, or a mod that you want to see, let me know. Anyway, I was also mentioning something about the actual channel, right? Whilst I don't have much time to stream, the same kind of holds true for the YouTube stuff. I have little time to edit. I got a full-time job. And I've got friends and family that I also want to play games with. So if I do play one of these things for a channel, then it's probably just going to stick with playing them. I'll do some basic editing, but I want to spend more time playing them rather than editing them. And I know that is not what people want. Or at least that's not what YouTube wants. The algorithm makes it pretty darn clear that if it's not jam-packed with action, the latest news and thrills and chills throughout, then screw you, basically. So those that are seeing this and are enjoying them, I guess it's safe to say you guys are kind of my kind of people then. I enjoy watching long plays, unedited footage. Sometimes I just have it on in the background when I'm doing stuff. Butterbean. It's not great, but we're running out of money. I wish I could stream, but again, I don't have the time. I still enjoy reading and watching comments, though. Watching comments, yeah, that's sounds normal. Responding to them is what I was going with that. Planetarium, look at that. We hit the 1%. Shoots ice tears that freeze enemies. Killed, touching frozen. Okay. Anyway, I'm surprised health is doing as poorly as it is. Trying to next floor heals half access. Nope. That's the main reason I'm bombing all these skulls, because I just feel like I'm... I think one extra red fly is going to do me better than that familiar. Oh yeah, here we go. You can also see the extra boss, well, the new boss health items. They now show an icon of the boss itself. Also, if there's multiple bosses, it'll show multiple health bars. Which can get pretty crazy, because a boss like Larry, that consists of different segments, each segment has its own HP bar. It can get kind of wild there. Who are we up against? We don't know. Okay, I don't think Monstro has a... Yeah, Monstro is no different. This always turns out bad for me, but it's either that or leave it. No, I could probably go do the challenge room. Let's go do that. I kind of want to not take that. Oh yeah, I've also recently 100%ed the original Flash game of this. For those who remember that that exists. They a while ago added a holy mode or something. It was something to do with the color white. I know that was very prominent in it. It was basically an extra difficulty mode, and you had to beat the game with all of those characters on that higher difficulty mode, which I did. It was weird coming back to it. Like, it had like Flash graphics, which were less pixelated than this, to be fair, but then there was the quality of life stuff that you compare this one. The main thing that immediately aggravated me and made me go like, oh yes, I remember this being exceptionally annoying, is that if you picked something up and he held it above his head, he froze. Like, when you were picking up an item, he just froze in place for like half a sec or a second. That could hit you. Anyway. Off to Ep.0. Not making great time, but not expecting to. Oh, there's a female chub. Just basically grew an extra body. The mom fight should be the same, but it's gonna look different. I have keys. Who's that? It just reminds me. I've been watching somebody else play this game on Twitch. Like, somebody I've been following for a while now, who's also has picked up this game now, and he's recently trying to get the Forgotten unlocked. For those who know how to unlock the Forgotten, you're gonna go, oh, this is where he's going with that story. Yes, I am. For those who don't know, in order to unlock the Forgotten, which is not the Lost, the Forgotten, you know, skeleton guy who's accompanied by Ghost Guy. Ghost Guy not being the Lost again. You need to beat the first floor boss in under a minute, which isn't too difficult, but it's not the easiest thing in the world either, especially depending on what floor you get. Doing that allows you to bomb the starting room to get part of a broken shovel. Picking up that broken shovel makes it so Mom starts stomping you on occasion. Like every so many seconds, her foot will come down trying to smush you. Back in the day, which is, I believe, pre-repentance, I want to say. Pre-repentance, stuff like Host Hat and Pyromaniac meant that her foot couldn't hurt you because it was considered explosion damage. That recently got changed so that you are never safe from the foot stomp damage. To the annoyance of many of people, of course. I guess I can't blame them too much, considering you could just keep going and going until you found Host Hat and ta-da! Goodbye challenge. But yeah, he's now bashing his head against the wall on that. And I wish him the best, you know. Eventually he'll get it. He's not too good at the game yet, which also isn't helping him much. I mean, he's not terrible at the type of game, but there's quite a bit of tech that just doesn't seem to resonate with him, I guess. But hey, that's no problem, right? I'm pretty sure I'm doing stuff here that makes some of you watching also wince. So the enemies plus 0.5 speed up, -1 shot speed down, effect lasts for 1 room. I mean, if it would annoy me if he plays like that, then I wouldn't watch him anymore, right? Well, that makes sense, I hope.
Relax. Bad gas.
I'm starting to see a theme here. Glad I spent 15 cents on that. Be nice if one of these could have like a little bit of money in them. Wouldn't mind buying that spirit art. Okay. Should keep my Eternal Heart safe. Still want to see if I can get a black heart, but I don't know, these things just gotten exceptionally rare, or... Let's go with the Empress for the boss fight. That was a loud sneeze from somebody else. Okay. So yeah. It's a foot. They're all like feet, right? This is the negative. This is the Polaroid, right? Yes. Pooh. Seems we're doing quite well on the bosses though, look at that. We got the A+. I generally don't take it unless I'm playing as the Lost, but... At least we have a little bit of health now as well, so that's cool. Considering the stuff I've done before, it shouldn't be too difficult to end this run, right? Should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Fire. Another one of these items that's giving me nightmares, you know. The urn, that is. There was that one challenge that had this and Guppy's Tale as you were playing with Bethany? Yeah, the only thing you had was that jar to attack enemies with. I think I ended up cheesing that with one of the candle items. Fitting, I guess. I have good memories on this game. Here's another mod, one that makes these things look prettier. Or, well, this one bloodier, but it also changes the, well, every machine. The claw game, the coin slot machine, the fortune teller, and I think that's it. Have I mentioned the confession booth? Just a lot of mods to make things look nicer. So far so good, right? Burn the poop. Sure, it must smell lovely in here. Those all pickups that goes on the entire floor. It's not affecting. Well, they don't have a lot of pickups now, do they? Mr. Fred, or Ed, or whatever his name is. Spawn friendly bone. Yeah. Fred. Fred can burn. Don't these guys usually, like, cut loose at some point? What the hell happened there? These guys don't leave creep, do they? I guess they do now. 16 shot speed. Nah, I'm good. A little late for duality too. Well, rats. Alright, well. Unfortunately, we have to carry on. Only 3 more floors to go, right?
Something's wrong.
Oh, is there? Okay. So far so good, right? So yeah, you can see all the health bars down there now. Every section of Larry Jr. has a separate HP bar. I think, what's his face's name? Like, the twin bosses, what's their name? Like Steven and stuff like that. They also have 2 separate bars. Which is kind of neat. I just lose both of my... Oh. A real funny game. Here's a bunch of crud you can't get without hurting yourself. Okay. See? They snap off. I knew they did. Well, that went well. Oh good, more money. Where would we be without money? Ah, there's our boss. It Lives also doesn't have any special looks. Cool. Let's go get our HP up before we leave. All that, we've got 6 HP, and I think most of it, or at least 2 of them, came from Eternal Hearts. What HP upgrades did we... We got 1 HP upgrade from the boss. 1. Well, that says a lot. What else did we get from bosses? Nothing worthwhile. It seems I avoided most... Well, I used the Abyss on him for most of it. Pointy things. Alright. 2 more floors left. This one probably being the hardest. There's always a chance you just get great items at the start of the next one. Trinket really saving our butt out here. So yeah, we even got HP bars in these rooms. I don't think that's something you used to get. Which also means we get them on boss fights where you normally don't have an HP bar, that being, I think, Delirium, Beast, Mother. Yeah, those usually don't have an HP bar either. Is it an unfair advantage to know how high their HP is? I don't know. If I'm being fair. You have more information than the other ones, but okay, sure. How helpful is that info, though? Unless you start playing differently, depending on how much HP the boss has left, then I don't think it's that useful. I'll just let the bonies come to us rather than go chase them down. Seems like the bony has the same idea. Oh no, there he is. Come on. I'm pretty sure he would have been long dead if it wasn't for our trinket there. And I'm not too proud to admit it. Get him, my flies. This is probably safe right here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh my god, you're still here. Sorry, but Delirium is already taken care of. One floor left to go. Conehead, sure. Firing charge up a short range backwards brimstone. Yeah, it's terrible. Tear split in 4 on hit. Does that even work with? I don't know. And these two will get done evil things to them. Yeah, sure. It's always hoping that you never take the worst possible route here, and well, you don't have much choice over it, do you? Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, yeah, it helps with spreading the creep, the split shot. cookbook will come back to gobble that one up. Okay, there's health here, that's good to know. I'm hoping that I won't be needing the hematemesis pill, but it's nice to have it regardless. Let's go use the Abyss on Anarchist Cookbook. Another big thanks to our trinket there. Burn, you spiders. I like how we're still really dealing base damage. Didn't get a single damage up in this game. Normally that would annoy me greatly. Not anymore. I have become normalized to it. Is that a word we can use here? And we got the red flies. Oh my god, there's like a bazillion health bars again. Cleanse them all. Especially that guy. There we go. And there's our boss. Alright. Let us hop to it, shall we? Alright, there's cricket leg. Is there anything left then? Or is the rest only going to pop up once I get into a different one when the game finally recognizes, hey, you've done all the things? Okay, there's death certificate. Do we have dead gods? No. I'm not missing anything. I'm surprised if I'm missing something here. Okay, there's death certificate finally popping up. What am I missing? So I'm only missing one achievement. Okay, cool. And that missing achievement is Dead God. Don't tell me Dead God requires you to collect every single... Oop. Boom! Dead God achieved! Last item that I needed was a clear rune. Yes. Found it in a greed mode run. I've been grinding out items in greed mode because, you know, you can get more items there, especially if you manage to break greed mode. Started up the daily grind for the day, bombed my way into the secret room, and there it was. One clear rune laughing at me. Anyway, I picked it up because I finally got the final item, and Dead God immediately popped up, so unfortunately no recording of that. But yes, we can now continue with the thing I had planned without having to worry about anything. Hey! Anyway, I've said what I wanted to say, so yeah. Let me know in the comment section what you would like to see. I'm just gonna keep the plan going. These things should sort itself out eventually, I guess. So for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.